Not a single bird today gobbled.
They're not eating good hunters. They're not killing stuff.
Target acquired right there.
Probably not very many people in the country that hunted public land to me this year. Like
That is
different
what
states.
I'm going for, this guy
I
right
hunted
here.
whatever 5 different states on
Spot that
land.
Dan recommended. Okay, so here's the plan. I saw that Tom right out in that field with that hen. He's not strutting much. He was just kind of like stretching out, not really fanning up. I don't think she's super active. I don't think she's clucking. I got a bit of a breeze going on here, so I'm gonna push up about 50 yards off of that private line, 50 yards into that public, and I'm kind of between where he wants to roost, or right off of where he wants to roost. So I'm going to get in there, I'm going to ease in, I'm going to be facing his direction, and I'm going to let him walk on into me. I'm going to do a little bit of calling, see if I can get him to respond. Just got a call from Dan. He said that there's some Toms crossing the street, coming right toward me, so as long as some vehicles don't spook them, might get a little opportunity here. I'm a little late to it this morning, but I finally got birds gobbling on the roost. I'm turning off the loner. Here I'm going. I'm going ham. First gobbles I've heard all season, baby. Let's go. A little late. Crazy today. Hey guys, it's 4 a.m. Sunday, April 23rd, and I'm headed out to the same spot I was yesterday morning. Difference today is I know 3 places where they're likely going to roost. I wasn't able to roost them last night like I preferred. I had a lot of family stuff going on, but I had 2 times I had multiple opportunities at Jake's. I had toms within shooting range, but just on private. I had other areas that I was stalking up on toms, and I had a coyote chase them off. I had many times that I probably could have killed turkeys yesterday, and that's with the hens taking them away from me at the roost. So I really think it was just a matter of time till it got done yesterday, and I think today is the day it gets done. Oh wait, the sandhill cranes just woke them up and one flew down. I'm gonna have to go to the other roost. Freaking sandhill cranes. Alright, on the bounce. Tom's going off just up in this. They're still going strong. They're not responding to me, so I think they're henned up. Pretty sure they're henned up. Just spotted my head. Stood up there. Saw it to my left. She's there. She hasn't really started calling at all. She just did a little butting. Those toms are right over there. Getting really ballsy today. I'm in here earlier than ever, and I'm gonna try to sneak right underneath their roost because that's the only way I've found to get close to them. They haven't left this 2-acre area in 2 days. They're just sitting in these tamaracks, so I'm going in without my headlamp, and I'm trying to be very quiet. It's gonna be very tough. I've made it to some drier land. There's a lot of wet mud, but this must be where they're running around. Not sure how close I am right now. I feel like I'm pretty close. Like this. Yeah, I'm close. Let's go. I just gotta sneak in a bit further. I don't see any hens in the trees around me, so I think I'm free to move a little. I gotta rush to get set now. I got a bird in a tree about 70 yards from me. And it stood up, but I can't sit here. It's too wet. I'm gonna be soaked, freezing. Looks like a big bird, but it's not gobbling. I bet it's a jake. set. She just flew down. I can see her. She just flew pretty much straight down. He's back right behind the tree over here. Now I gotta find a way to get in a position I can shoot a bird. I can see that there's grass in front of me. I don't think they're gonna want to go out of it. Dry ground grass. So I might need to wait for them to work off and then crawl up in it. This is a really tough situation here. He's a big boy. He's a big dog. Dude, why you got a blue shirt on?
Just came from class, man.
Jeez, you gotta zip that up all the way when we're hunting. Or you tuck your mask in front of it. What are we gonna go do, Levi?
Well, we're out here in Platteville. Jacob just came down for the weekend to help me hunt, and we're gonna try to get a public land tom around here, so.
Sounds good, and we got the DNR right there.
Oh, perfect timing.
Yeah, right? Just set your gun down on the tailgate. Just got set. We've only heard a couple of gobbles off in the distance, but we're fairly confident we got one about 100 yards from us right now.
Been 2 hours and 15 minutes since first shooting time. She hasn't moved an inch. So I'm gonna call. See if we can't get a tom to budge, because we can see other birds that have flown down. We just had a gobble that moved from a different roost. So we might be able to get that tom to pull down by us. We can get him to drop away from her. That head is still up in that tree. We're gonna get up and move towards that other tom.
Oh my god, let's go. Public land turkey.
Just about to head out of work now. Heading out to Platteville. in western Wisconsin. Trying to go out there and get a turkey. I've got 2 days to do it, and we'll see if we can't get on one tonight. Probably just go for a roost and then pop 'em in the morning. I began hunting that same property that Levi and I had scouted on and Levi had found success on, but I ended up running into people over and over again. You can tell that this is the same person, but he ended up making a loop and circling back towards a tom I had heard gobble late in the day. And I found that he was covering a lot of the ground, and a few other people I saw were covering a lot of the ground that I wanted to hunt. Instead of roosting a bird that night that I knew someone else was going to try to hunt in the morning, I avoided that property and went to some of my backup plans.
Shot gobbling at him. There's a bird that hasn't really stopped gobbling. He's starting to slow down. I think I know where he is. He's 2 ridges over. It's about 700 yards of walking. It's a long way. He's about 500 yards as the crow flies. I'm gonna see if I can't get close to him. I don't know. Hopefully it works out. Hopefully he keeps gobbling. He shot by the time I got here, but we'll see if he's still around. I hit him. What the hell? Why is that not hitting him? Finally got him down. Oh. It looked like I got a piece of him every time, but he was just not going down. That was crazy. Stay still. I hit him and he was kind of staggered. The hens are running away. I hit him and he was staggering. And he was just kind of wobbling, and he was just concussed and smacked hard. And I think he was basically dead on his feet after that first shot. So he went like nowhere. After the second shot, I'm pretty sure I whiffed on it. I shot him as he was running, and he started running straight at me. And I blasted him then, and he was still real weak. Fourth shot, I don't even know what happened. Fifth shot, I somehow found the shell in my bag. I loaded up those 2 shells, screwed up the fourth, ran after him, and on the edge of the field, he stepped in the woods a little bit, and I figured I was just aiming too high because I kept putting the bead right on his eyes. So I aimed a bit lower this time and cracked him out right away on that shot. But gosh, I almost did it again last year. A little PTSD from that. I've never been so hyped to get a turkey, man. Full beard on him. We'll have to get this guy in a better position. You can see the knees shaking out here. I knew it. This is where I heard that solo tom just hammering off this morning, and it must have been because he had those 3 hens on him. A little embarrassing to have to shoot 5 times to get one, but it was certainly a memorable way to get one, and I'm endlessly thankful that I was able to get it done this year. You can give up on yourself. You can talk and think about all the bad things that are happening to you, get down and feel sorry for yourself, or you can nut up and get back into it and realize why you're really out there and enjoy the gifts you have while you have them, because who knows what day that this is going to end for me. I could fall off a cliff on my way out with this turkey right now, so every minute I get to spend out here, I'm very, very thankful for, whether that's pouring rain and hail and henned up birds, or getting busted by deer and all the other encounters I have with hunters. It doesn't matter at all. I mean, I get to spend days outside, and that's what I was born to do. I'm just endlessly thankful for this bird and the opportunity to do the things I love.